everybody, and welcome back to Rapture. Welcome to episode 9. Hope you're all having a lovely day. We are going to pick up where we left off, where we are in the tower. The group has kind of separated to find some comfort items, make some tea, read a journal. And we're going to start with Lily and Fringe, as everyone else has kind of gone off to do their thing. What are the two of you doing?
I think Fringe has probably turned their attention back to Lily. They're not saying anything, but they're just kind of checking her over, making sure she's okay.
Fine.
You did not look fine.
I'm fine now.
You know, every time you say that, I don't believe you.
I'm just glad you're okay.
I am too.
Good. That's good.
You need to rest.
You needed more. Yes, you were. I could make something.
Lily. Please.
I'm sorry.
Why?
Because I couldn't save you. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't save you. It wasn't enough.
It was more than enough.
No, it wasn't.
You are not responsible.
Save either of you.
They pause. You feel guilt.
I was foolish to believe that I could heal something instead of hurt it. It's not what I was made for, and I shouldn't have tried.
Don't say that.
I thought it might be different now, but it wasn't.
The fact you tried. You tried despite me telling you to leave. I am beyond grateful.
I knew it was fake. The first time.
How so?
You thanked me. You would never thank me for hurting myself.
You're right.
I'm not going to let you die.
That may not be your decision to make.
I don't care.
Okay. I'm sorry.
You have absolutely nothing to be sorry for.
Neither do you.
I wish that were true, but...
Lily, neither do you. We're both here. Sacrifices had to be made, and Chrona knew when to make them. You are not responsible for their death. You are not responsible for mine. You are not responsible for the deaths of any of us.
It was
We're
not
trying-
supposed to be him.
It was not supposed to be you.
But I was okay if it was. It was not supposed to be him.
That feeling you're feeling now, imagine that times 10, 1,000. That's what I would have felt if I had lost you. Promise me. Promise me you will not act rashly. Throwing yourself in front of a bullet. You told me I would not be alone again. Prove yourself right.
I promise.
You kiss your forehead. Now rest.
Will you stay? Please.
As long as you need me.
I'm going to be here a while then.
I
I'm
have
selfish.
time because of you.
Shut up. She's just gonna pull you in and kiss you.
Okay. We're gonna pan. Where do we find Amaris?
The roses.
Okay. What are you doing in there?
I think she took some time to just marvel at them. And I think she's sitting in there and is going to read the journal.
Okay. All right. Where do we find Eva?
Is there like a balcony or anything in this tower? Looking at Chrona.
Chrona. Sin. Was there a balcony in this tower?
I assumed that there weren't really windows because I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know what you would see in that void.
I see. I gotcha.
Okay.
So I think she will then just be staring at as a painting or just anything, just like looking around the tower by herself. And she's just, I think she's kind of forgotten she was supposed to make the tea, or like the kettle is like boiling and you hear like the kettle scream, but she's not, like she's kind of dissociated, is not computing it.
You see Ulasil takes the kettle off, and he comes over to you and he says, Are you okay?
I don't know. Sorry.
No need to
She kind of
apologize.
she kind of touches like the wall, and nothing's happening, and she's like, I'm not used to. I don't know how my powers work anymore. Have you ever heard of anyone ascending to this?
Not necessarily in a long, long time.
It's
But-
strange. I know that the word deity and God basically mean the same thing, though I felt always a hierarchy of some sorts. I didn't mind it, being surrounded by gods, but now having the title God of something, it's a lot, and I'm not used to it. And now that I'm the god of something quite life, it's overwhelming to say the least. I can't just hide away anymore.
I can't think of anyone who I would trust more with life.
Well, you're kind of biased, aren't you?
Yes, but I still always have a job to do.
True. I guess we're more partners in crime now. Can't do anything without each other now, can we? There's no life without death, no death without life.
I don't mind.
She goes on, I feel like he's a lot taller than her. She goes on her toes and kisses him and just touches his face and just looks at him like, it's nice seeing your face again. This face.
It's good to, and he kind of just holds your hand to his face, and it's good to be back and be me.
Sorry that my face is a bit different now, though.
I still love it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She kind of glows.
Yes.
T, did you...
Oh, I just took it off the... And when he turns to say I took it off you hear a crashing sound. As an object crashes through the ceiling, spills the tea spills everywhere, all over the place. Sin, what falls through the ceiling?
You see a 5'5" woman with straight but very mangled hair that goes down to her waist, just kind of all over the place, covered in dust and dirt and mud, in a black silk dress that is just torn in weird places.
Oh, not you. How did you get in here?
Oh. I guess this really is my luck.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Where's this?
Don't look at me like that.
This was someone who sent a fair amount of mortals my way.
Listen, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't have work. Or you wouldn't have work. I can words. Listen, the powers affect everybody.
Yes. Unme. Is that I say it, by the way, Sin?
Yes, Unme.
Unme. This, my dear, is the god of bad luck. Unme.
Your displeasure in meeting me.
Right. That's exactly what we need right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair, I'm attracted to bad luck, so you guys have been making it.
You're not wrong. And she's just thinking about Amaris and Lily and Fringe right now, and she kind of fixes her posture a bit more and kind of steps and becomes a bit in her head, if there's one thing those three don't need right now, it's more bad luck in their life. So she feels a bit protective.
I would shake your hand, but I'm not malevolent. I wouldn't give you my bad luck.
Well, is it contagious?
You call me a little bit of a loose bolt. I like collecting it.
Collecting bad luck or loose bolts?
Well, it nourishes me.
Ulasil kind of feels Eva's hand just in his, and she's just like...
He gives you a squeeze.
So, where are we?
None of your business.
Oh, hostile.
If you're here to bring bad luck to the rest of the people that are here, you have to go through us first. I will not let you bring anything bad to them.
You mistake me. Ever since my partner died, I give people good luck by eating their bad luck. You just happen to be emitting a lot of it.
And how do you do that? Become a worm and burrow yourself through everyone's skin?
Oh, no. You willingly shed your skin for me.
She kind of recoils.
Unme, why don't you just stand in the corner? I'm going to, and he turns to Eva and goes, I will finish the tea. Just don't move, Unme.
Got it. Is there like a corner you don't mind being ruined?
Just over there. And he just points to the corner behind the table. Just don't touch anything.
May starts walking and trips, but we'll get back up and keep walking.
Okay. And Ulasil goes and begins to make tea once again.
Eva is watching Unme like a fucking hawk. She's red. She has no idea what her powers are right now, but she's not afraid to unleash whatever it needs to if anything hurts her friends.
And I would say the rest of the group would hear the clatter in the kitchen and a new voice. Lily and yes, go ahead, Amaris.
Amaris notices this and will get to it, but she's gonna look for something that she suspects might be in this room, and that is Chrona's blindfold. So I don't know what it looks like to look for it.
I mean, you're able to kind of where would Chrona keep them, Sin?
It is either like tucked very behind the pots or wrapped around one of them for like, when people like wrap plants up for the winter to protect them. It would be one of the two. I'll leave that up to you, Alec.
Yeah, let's say it was protecting the plants. Yeah?
Gonna pick it up.
Okay.
Sin,
Oh. Yeah.
are you wood or what?
If you want to unfold it, that's up to you.
Yeah. Amaris will unfold it.
You see like a very messily scrawled ink on the back of the blindfold. Do you want me to read it?
Yeah.
Amaris, if you are seeing this, it means that we are now in a world where I can no longer see you. But I remember the very first day that we met, you told me I shouldn't wear it because I shouldn't blind myself to beauty. I hope that you never blind yourself to the good that you do in this world. And then a little signature from Chrona.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
No, it's good. I knew this was gonna make me cry again. I think she's gonna like tie it around her neck very like artistically as like a little like, like when people put bandanas, like words are hard, so that it's like on her. And she's gonna grab her notebook, wipe her freaking face, and is going to make a beeline for whoever the heck just intruded in Chrona's tower, ready to.
So Lily and Fringe would see Amaris kind of storming from one side of the tower towards the noise that you heard.
Do you even want to go, or should we? Do you just want to stay here?
Did I hear any of the doors open as this person arrived?
Yes. You did hear a door open.
Am I used to that sensation from Unme?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I know who it is.
Yeah, you would understand because this person shows up anytime there is or needs to be bad luck. It's a very specific teleportation.
Fringe pulls a face.
Oh no.
We should stay here.
Go stay here. Yeah, that was really. I'm just gonna reach up, just cup either side of their face. It's cute though. It's good. Sorry.
So you two are staying in the living room.
Yeah, I'm not going fucking near that. Come
So
on, babe.
Amaris, you march into the kitchen and you see Eva staring daggers at this person in the corner, and you see Ulasil is just making tea.
Yeah, I think she... Did you see the new ruin thing that I took about making her scissors more deadly?
Yes.
Her scissors forms, and instead of being rose quartz, it's like the inky darkness that Chrona had that also mirrored her own, just radiating darkness. But not in like an unhealthy way, like, I mean, a little bit, but like it's like kind of emo. Like it's like, I don't know. Oh, a grieving moment. But like, so now her scissors shear thing is a little more pointy. I don't know how to describe it. I'm still grieving myself. And like she's like wielding it. Like she's like, all right, who the frick? Somebody hold my earrings. Like that is the energy she is bringing as she like whips into this room.
That's my wife.
You see Unme in the corner.
Face in the corner.
Yeah, facing the corner.
Amaris.
Who's that?
This is Unme.
Why are you here? You gonna turn around?
And you see like her head whips first before her body does.
Like an owl?
Wait.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed. Like I'm like heartbroken, but like I'm obsessed. This is such a whiplash.
That is so gross.
Oh, you're part of the reason I'm here. You are so surrounded by delicious luck.
What does that mean? I'm going to give you 3 seconds before I shove this scissors through your being.
Oh, you gorgeous creature. You have gone through so much bad luck lately. I could take it all away for you.
Unme?
She's surrounded by bad luck and sadness.
Doesn't make her a target.
I was offering her. I could take her bad luck away.
Why are you here?
Well, I'm attracted to bad luck, and sometimes it pulls me places.
But how did you get here? This place is special.
I don't know how travel. Ask Fringe. Fringe does the travel. I just get sucked places when a lot of bad luck forms.
Amaris is going to look at the other two in here. What is like Ava's face? Like she's like, do I need to stab this bitch? Or like, are we like...
Eva is more like, let's just cautious. She's just staring daggers into Unme, but she doesn't want to kill anyone without them knowing anything, because you never know. She looks, I think Eva looks at Amaris. Amaris is looking for like reassurance. We don't know why she's here, so let's not do anything hasty that we might regret. And she also says that to Unme, might regret.
Yeah, Amaris is gonna lower her scissors and is gonna like clip it on her like belt, because that's something that she's gonna do now.
Just so you know, her clipping the scissors does not mean that we've ceased fire.
Oh, yes, I can whip this out.
No,
so
she
you
says
guys
that to
can figure it
Unme. Sorry, she says that to Unme.
out. Oh. So, what can you do?
Oh, I eat bad luck.
Why do you say it so incredibly creepily? I'm so sorry, but you.
Yeah, what does that even mean? You're gonna have to describe it a little bit better here. I'm gonna need a little bit
I've
more.
read enough mortal books that I do not trust anyone that says it with that kind of grin.
What do you mean? I'm creepy? And she just starts like tearing up.
Oh my god.
Is this
I'm going to give you 30 seconds to stop crying and start talking.
All right. All right. And Ulasil turns around with like the tray of tea. As much as I would like to figure out why the hell Unme is here, we have more pressing problems. And more help, even though you might hinder, isn't a bad thing. Because Unme, I'm sure you understand. You know the world it's ending, right? You're aware of this?
Yes, I've been surrounded by mortals with bad luck.
Yes.
Will you help us end it?
Well, yes. If the mortals die, whose luck will I eat?
We'll fill them in later. That's Ulasil like gives like keeping as far distance away from Unme as he can, gives a cup of tea to Eva and to Amaris, and then puts it on the table and slides it across to Unme.
Oh, no, thank you. I feel like it would be disrespectful to break your things. I brought my own. And she brings out like this like really shitty, like soggy paper cup and just like scoops it out of the teacup.
All right.
Thank you.
Yep. No,
Don't
wouldn't kill
ruin
each other.
anything.
I'm just gonna go.
Don't
give
break
tea
anything
to
and
Lily
we're
Fringe.
fine. Yeah, no. You
Oh.
you
I would never on purpose. I promise.
Okay.
Side check.
I promise.
Let me roll.
Do it.
Where the fuck are the D20s in this game?
I think at this point, Ulasil has given tea to Lily and Fringe, and goes, "We have a new friend.
I wouldn't call him that, my dear.
We have a person."
And I unfortunately know exactly who you are talking about.
Yes. And as much as I want to, divulge the mystery of them appearing, in a locked liminal space, as much as the rest of you, we do have things to do.
As much as it pains me, allies are allies. They could be a benefit. They're not a malicious creature.
Are we finally getting more representation for the negative pantheon in here? Woohoo!
I mean, there's
Sucked
me,
me.
death, vengeance, bad luck.
Okay, no, but the thing is, death. People can have negative connotations about death, but there's also positive ones out there. I just kind of, so it's nice to have another
I think
person.
you're great.
Thank you, I really appreciate that.
Why is he such dad?
He's taking off the apron he had on while he was making the tea.
You're doing great, kiddo. Whatever you choose to do, I know it's not a phase. I'm here for you.
Yay!
All right. And he just turns on his heel and goes back to the kitchen.
Bye!
So you all are together now with tea in a different receptacles if you so choose. And what would you all like to do?
So, what's the plan?
Eva does not say anything, by the way. I don't think she will say anything right now because she's just like, I don't trust. So someone else fire away because she's gonna be like that the entire time.
Amaris is aggressively filing her nails.
I mean, Lily's gonna look at you. Do you mind if I touch you?
Are you sure? You might get my bad luck.
Lily?
I don't want to give you bad luck. That's not what I do.
Send a hand.
Unme is gonna touch you gently with just the tip of her finger.
I'm giving them happy.
Oh, I haven't felt that in a long time. Thank you.
No problem. I get it.
I would give you something, but all I have is bad luck.
You'll find something else. It's not all you are. You'll get there.
May looks down at her cup.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. We were doing things.
Well, I believe we were going to go find more friends now that we have Unme here. We were going to go and search out some more allies, to stop the Justicar and, effectively end and save the world.
Correct.
Yes. We will be ending the world before the heralds and the trumpet people do it.
And then restore Nova.
Yes, and get Chrona back. So, will you be of help?
Or hindrance.
Would you like to help, or will you get in our way? Because as much as I hate to admit it, we need more people to make this happen. Will you help us?
Absolutely. I will do as much as I can. I could prove it to you, but I would really need the pretty lady, and she points at Eva, to really trust me. I promise I won't touch her. And I'll show you what I can do.
We've just lost someone. And then you come crashing down. And
that's my bad luck.
And you were wanting to eat us? Our bad luck?
No.
To feast on us? Do you know how that sounds? We have never met. And the first thing you want is to feast on our bad luck, but we don't know if that is even a thing you do, as we do not know who you are.
It is. It's a thing they do.
Right. Then I do apologize that I might have been too hasty.
No, that's okay. That's just my luck.
God fucking damn it, Sid! She just looks and nods and well, okay, then you're here, so I guess you will be of help.
Yes.
Right. So, we were going to find some people that are going to be of help to us. We've already kind of divided the group, so I guess you can choose who you want to travel with.
Is there someone who wants to travel with me? I don't want to impose.
Maybe there is someone they know.
You can come with me.
Okay.
As he gives Eva a look like I got it. It's fine.
She just looks at him like, oh god.
Sorry, I never got everyone's names. I'm Unme. Some people says it means unfortunate. some of the mortals anyways. That's how they named me.
Are you a new god, an old god? Do you not know who we are?
I am. And you see, she just like stares off, like, I get reborn a lot.
How?
Well, one little body can only handle so much bad luck. And then
You're
you just gotta start over.
Are you like a time bomb, or do you recycle yourself?
Recycle. It's kind of like the thing in the sky, in the space, where like it sucks you inside of yourself and then you come back out again. It's really
sounds
painful, but
Next
I'm
time
so
we
sorry,
should compare
everyone.
it to the 9 lives of a cat. Maybe cats are nice. You remind me of a cat.
Oh, but it's like so much more than 9, I think.
That's okay.
I've been alive since almost as long as death, and then like,
Yes. Be an extra special cat.
yeah, I see him every time.
Wow, that's great.
You certainly have changed since the last time I saw you.
Well, I met someone and they were like, you can choose to be sad about it, or you can be happy and make the best of it. Well, Garen's dead now, but like, that's okay. It's my luck.
You remind me a lot of me, circa about 2 days ago. But we're gonna work on that. Oh, it's gonna get better. I promise it gets better.
Can I do something for you because you did something for me, actually?
That was not transactional at all. Affection isn't transactional. It's the first thing I learned.
Oh, no, I know, but like, I would like to.
Oh, okay.
It would also help me feel so much better.
If it would, then yeah.
And you see her kind of like smacking her head.
Oh no,
and she
no,
shakes.
no. Okay.
Lily, would you mind telling me about your old form before everything went down? It doesn't have to be descriptive.
Bloody.
It really was.
Mm-hmm.
I was there that day. It was beautiful. And I am gonna do ruin on my lips. Because she gave me her old form, I take all of her ruin on me.
Baby, that's a lot.
No, it's any ruin marks you have. So I think it's just like the fresh ones, but I'll take them all too if you want.
Holy shit.
I have 2 on my new track plus a rune advance.
So I take.
So
how
they
many
just
ruin?
you take 2 ruin. You'll take the 2. So Lily, erase those 2 ruin,
Great,
and
thanks.
they are
King.
now Unme's.
I'm so sorry.
For what? That felt so good. Thank you.
Did that actually feel all right?
Oh yes. The way I was created, I can't live without bad luck. So I need it.
Okay.
So thank you, really.
You're welcome. I think. Gonna drink my tea.
Fringe, how about those portals?
Yes, I think yes. They kind of put the teacup down. They haven't drunk any of the tea. They've just been holding it. They put it down. I will go to the other room and make them there. There is more space. And they just leave.
All right.
I'm gonna help.
Okay. Well, we all have jobs to do. And he walks over and gives Eva a kiss on the forehead and says, "Be safe."
She glows every time he touches her or does a little. She does a little like it's a little glow.
Be safe. Yes.
I'll try. I will.
Gives you another kiss and then goes, "Come on, Unme, let's go."
Okay. And she's gonna like trot along after.
Death stalks out of the room towards the portals, leaving Lily, Amaris, and Eva in the kitchen.
Well, that was definitely unexpected. You can say that again. Is everyone all right? I know it's a dumb question.
No one is.
Thought so. Is anyone ready to go and talk to whoever we need to talk to?
Before we go, may I make a request?
Of course.
When we speak on the heralds, or we speak about the heralds, try to be mindful of whose presence you're in and whose company.
What do you mean?
It's not one anymore, but just I suppose I'm a bit sensitive to speaking ill on things that the people among us might have identified with at one time or another.
I do apologize if I hurt your feelings.
Not mine. When we speak on the heralds, be mindful of whose presence you're in at the time. That's all I ask.
Absolutely. She just looks at the three of them being like, oh boy. She looks at Fringe being like, Fringe, would you mind?
I think Fringe is in the other room.
Fringe is in the other. That
Oh,
is
he's
the
in
only
the
reason Lily said that.
So it's
Oh,
Amaris,
yeah, it's
Lily,
us.
it's Amaris, Lily, and Eva.
Oh, sorry. That makes sorry. I
She
thought
would
Fringe was
never
there.
do that if they were there.
That's what I was like. This is
Yeah.
very weird. She like nods, and then she goes towards Fringe and just like knock on the door. Hey,
Are you ready to leave?
I am. Will you be okay? As okay as you can be.
For the first time since they've had their memories back, they just deadpan.
Mm.
I'll be fine.
I'd like to go, please.
They are going to open the door for Eva.
Okay.
She goes through it.
And Eva, which god are you going to speak to, or which person are you going to speak to?
The painter.
You're going to speak to the painter.
Mhm.
Okay. And I believe Ulasil and Unme have already left to go speak with the god of winter. And then that leaves Amaris and Lily in the kitchen.
See you later. Be safe.
Safe. I mean it.
I mean it too. She leaves.
You're no,
Nope.
wait. Wait. She would grab her wrist.
Yeah.
You are loved no less in his absence.
Mars doesn't say anything.
I mean that too. You can
Single.
go.
Single tear. Ah!
She'd let you go.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. And Amaris, which one are you going to speak to?
I was the man of iron. The metal
Yep.
rage heart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the portal opens up for you, so you can stroll through. That leaves Lily and Fringe.
Yeah, I'm not just gonna go through because we're gonna check on Fringe before, because you know the things. She'll just approach.
Are you ready to leave?
Are you going to be okay?
You give the same response they gave Eva.
Don't you dare lie to me.
It's not a lie.
I trust you. Call if you need me. I can hear it now a bit with the bond. I'll drop everything. Just, I don't think you'll need me, but if you do.
Thank you.
Oh, don't thank me. That's purely selfish for me.
It brings me comfort, so thank you.
Just gonna lean up and kiss him on the cheek. Be safe.
Be safe. They will open the door for you.
She'll, from where she kind of placed her hands on their shoulders to lean up and kiss them on the cheek, she'll skate the hand down along their side, give their hand a squeeze, press a kiss to their knuckles, and leave.
Okay. And that leaves just Fringe.
I think Fringe stands there for a good 10 minutes. Just stares at the wall. They're hesitating. Before they sort of steel themselves and will open a door to the in-between.
Okay. We're going to start with Amaris. So Amaris, you walk through this door and immediately you're hit with a wave of sand that just kind of rolls straight into your face. And you realize you're in the middle of a sand dune. And you see this massive, almost 12-foot tall figure kind of just hunched, sitting cross-legged. They're made of steel and iron. They're easily 6 feet wide, 12 feet tall. They're this massive, massive figure. You see this kind of steel head, and they've got what looks like a large, almost looks like a tree, as a staff kind of sitting in the sand next to them, and they're just kind of sitting and staring at the ground, away from you, facing away from you.
Excuse me.
The figure, in a flash, a figure this big shouldn't move this quick, whips to face you, almost parts of it articulating before the full body turns to look at you. And you see just this steel mask, essentially, with a singular red kind of crystalline eye in the center of it, and a orange red crystal over where a mortal's heart would be.
Oh.
As it turns to face you and goes, "Who are you?"
You really don't know me. You haven't heard of me? I mean, I know I look a little bit different.
It takes one step towards you, grabbing its tree staff.
Oh, are you the man of the iron? I'm Amaris, by the way. Goddess of passion and desire and love.
At love, you see it kind of its aggressive stance kind of pull back a bit. What do you want?
Beg for your help.
My help?
Yes.
Do you have someone you need me to hurt?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay as okay to that, or okay as you agree? You will help.
what I was created for.
Wow. I was expecting this to be difficult. Thank you.
Why thank me?
Because you agreed to help me and people I care about.
What is the job?
I need you, or would like. We might need to kill some heralds and somebody who wants to erase.
What is
No.
herald?
Somebody very, very bad who takes anything good and destroys it. And there are two specifically of Time and Dream that we will probably fight in our pursuit to save Novum and to get the one I love back.
You know how to get loved ones back.
Not yet, but I will.
Can you do this for me?
I mean, I suppose anything's possible given enough research and if we pull this off.
I will do it. You bring her back. I do this.
Who's her?
I can't remember her name.
Well,
They put me in this box.
Perhaps we'll work on that. Some of my companions might be able to help you. We have resources and hopefully other gods. So.
We go now?
First, we have to meet with everyone and see who else is helping us. And then, potentially, yes. But not quite yet.
When?
Soon. I don't have an exact time and date. I can't give you the exact specifics, as I do not have them myself. But...
I wait.
Here? Do you want to come with me? I suppose I never asked my friends about what happens now.
If that's what you want.
To wait here or to come with me?
Yes.
Do you think you could come with me just in case I get into some trouble or something happens?
Yes.
Okay, good.
And it just kind of stalks towards you and offers a hand.
Yeah, she'll take it. Oh my god.
He picks you up and puts you on his shoulder.
Oh, this is kind of nice. And my, Amaris is in all black, very much like a widow's robe, almost like a vibe. So she's just
Which direction?
I mean, she's not thriving, but she's it's a look. I don't even know, where would we be meeting up? I feel like we didn't, but I feel like we would have established a place or
you'd be able to, with the understanding that you all would be returning to the tower with your allies.
Okay, so how do we get back there?
Fringe would bring you.
Still open.
Yeah, the door is still. Still there.
I thought it closed in after us, so I was like, "Oh no, this is really
good luck
awkward."
getting something that big through that door.
This might be a little bit difficult, but we'll try our best.
Okay. You and him attempt to go through the portal. We'll figure out what happens there later. All right, we're gonna cut over to Eva. So Eva, you step through a portal, and you are in what looks like at one point was a library. All of the bookshelves have been torn down. All of the books are all over the floor. Everything has been taken off of the walls, and every surface, table, floor, ceiling, wall is covered in paint. Like you see there is a painting of a little cottage in the woods. You see a painting of like a small like girl with like green little horns. You see a painting of like a group of people, about like 5 people on the wall. There's a bunch of different iterations of it. And you see a man in a long coat, and the coat is covered in eyes. That are all kind of pointing different directions, and seems to be painting, and he goes, "Who the fuck are you?"
I'm Eva.
Okay, can I help you? As he just kind of like turns around, he's continuing to paint, and the paint like is painting in the air as he's going. He's like, "What can I do for you?"
Well, we was wondering if you might be able to help us.
Oh God, are we like? I'm not working for anything official because fuck that shit.
That's not,
because none of this is real, really. So like, what matters? But like,
what about the end of the world?
Oh fuck! Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks. Yeah.
What's your name? I didn't catch it.
Oh, I'm Tag.
Tag.
Yeah. And
So
what did you say your name was again?
Eva. Or Evelyn.
Evelyn. That's cute. I like that.
Thank you. You can see any plane of existence, correct?
Yeah, pretty much.
That must be exhausting.
Oh, it sucks. I can see everything all the time. It's not fun. It's not a good time.
So, if I tell you that, we need some help to stop the end of the world, end of Novum as it is, and we'll have to end it to then make it reborn, would you be interested in helping us out, Tag?
One condition.
Mm-hmm.
I get to paint the new moon.
I think that sounds like a good idea. Is it going to be made of cheese?
And he just starts packing his shit.
Oh, fantastic. It'll be through this door. There'll be a tower in there. It is by a friend we're trying to get back. So just respect space, and that would be great.
Can I paint?
If you bring your own things with you, absolutely.
Oh, I always have my own paint.
Then that should be fine. I do not see an issue.
Perfect. Well, okay. How long is this going to take, by the way? I do have plans.
Yeah, no, all of us kind of do with the survival of things. Hopefully not too long, as we're kind of on a time constraint. Because the end of the world there's no deadline. There's not deadline.
Like I have to turn in a paper or something?
No.
Like by midnight?
No, we're just hoping that we don't all die by like tomorrow.
That would be a bummer.
Yeah,
I worked really hard on the immortality thing, so that would suck.
Yeah. Most of us have, yeah.
Oh yeah. You're god people, right?
Yeah. I've just been kind of promoted, so I'm still getting used to
Congratulations!
this.
Is it a good pay bump? Benefits package?
I don't know yet. Actually, it's kind of very much. It was kind of thrusted upon me. I didn't really have a choice.
Rust. What a word.
No, I know. Tag. What a name. So, do you want to come with us?
I already agreed. I was just asking for details.
Oh, that's right. I can make you tea while we discuss.
Do you have tequila?
We can definitely. She was gonna say we can definitely find some, and she knows she can't. She's like, there's definitely someone that has something similar.
Cactus juice also real good. As he's just like walking through the portal, like grabbing all of his shit.
Okay, Chrona has alcohol. Fantastic. So.
I forgot Tony. One sec. And you see him like open a closet and a painted tiger comes out. He's like, "Come on, Tony."
Tony the tiger.
You can play.
Tony the tiger.
He's like, "This is Tony." He's got like a blue scarf around his neck, and he goes, "Sup?" As the tiger follows him along.
Wait, how big is Tony?
Tony's like a full size tiger. Yeah. Oh, my T-Rex. Hold on. And he goes and like opens up barn doors, and you see there's a T-Rex just sitting there like smoking a cigarette. Like, hey, how's it going?
How can a T-Rex smoke? No, but how can a T-Rex smoke a cigarette with their little arms?
It's magic.
But Wait. What if like it's like
As Tag says to a disembodied voice, he just goes, "It's magic. Relax."
maybe like that? That is, or maybe he holds a cigarette like this. So it's wait.
Yeah, I got.
I'm
Can I
trying.
bring my T-Rex and Tony? Is that cool?
You know what? More the merrier.
Banging. All right, come on, guys. And there's also a bear that is like half robotic that joins as well.
Why do I feel like Dorothy that has just found like the sky?
You called me. I don't know which one for me.
Oh my god! So yeah, she like leads them through the door and like helps the T-Rex kind of like just it's very big. It's a very small door.
I got it. Yeah. It just kind of fits itself through.
She kind of she does look around though right before she like goes through. And is there any paintings that catches her eye that are like
you see a painting of 5 people, like 5 looks like adults, and like a little girl. It looks like almost like a family portrait. You see like a big Goliath, like that has got his kind of arm around this like shorter elven girl. You see a woman with like darker skin with her arms crossed, kind of glaring at Tag, who's like kind of drawn himself, like breaking the fourth wall a little bit. And then you see a little girl holding onto the hands of a guy with kind of short black hair, in a long green cape and a staff, and she's like holding his hand, looking up at him. You see like that one is probably the one that's like almost like center frame of all of the paintings.
she smiles to herself and then deep sigh because she just remembered what she said yes to and then goes through the door.
And then we're going to cut over to Lily, who I believe was going to find Lady Tiamat. Yes. So you find yourself in the woods once again, and there is like basically like where the god meeting happened in episode 1 or 2. You see sitting on the stage is Lady Tiamat with her head in her hands, and there are just bottles of alcohol everywhere.
I've had a fucking day too. You want to share?
Grab a fucking bottle.
Great. Just kicks back. Okay.
You needed a place to stay before it all went tits up?
We're gonna try to fix it. We're actually kind of getting a team, I think. I don't know. I've been fucked up for the past couple hours. I'm not really processing anything, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Do you want to help, maybe? Please say yes.
What can we do?
So what we're going to do, here's we're going to be really good at it, I think, because we're going to basically raise the world and make it again. We're not going to wipe it like they want to wipe it. We're not doing that. We're doing a new, different thing that is better.
Are you saying I get to end the world?
Damn right.
All right.
Yeah, right?
I mean, that's not too bad. How are we doing it?
Still working on the details. We're not really a details group, which is we really need to fix that.
She burps and there's like a belch of fire.
Nice.
All right. So you have no plan besides from getting people.
Well, we're getting the people who can make a better plan than us.
I guess.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Who else you got?
Well, we're still working.
Did you get the God of Fire? He's pretty fucking rocking. He probably help.
I think so. We kind of
God
have a
of
list.
Thunder?
Dead.
Oh no,
killed that one. I killed that one. Yeah, sorry. I do that sometimes.
Right.
It's so funny.
Yeah, no,
whoopsie.
that shit was wild.
I know, right? It's been a while since I've killed another god. You know, it's been a second. So
same.
Oh, you might get to
Have you seen my brother around?
No. Maybe.
Rip. That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of all just going through. Oh, we lost someone. Someone died very recently. So we're just kind of yikers, you know? Real.
Yeah. That shit. Hey, pour one out.
Lily kind of does it very awkwardly, but then don't want to waste it all.
Look, it just turns and there's like crates of alcohol behind her. It's like, this is fucking party god left all this shit here. Fucking new age gods.
Party god
shit
dead?
everywhere.
We could use party god right now.
They're around somewhere. I think he's getting fucked up somewhere. I don't know.
Oh, good. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go
pick
fuck
it up.
this shit. And now it was like a lightning burp that comes out.
Just gently rubs back. So what we're gonna do? We're actually gonna go. Person who just died left a sick ass house, so it's kind of meeting ground right now. Sorry,
right.
I'm coping right now. It's not really one of my specialties.
We're all fucking coping.
Yeah. So, but we're gonna do something about it. That's the thing. We're being proactive.
Sure.
This is actually reactive. This is reactive. We're gonna be better.
Okay.
Cool. Do you know anyone else? Maybe we have on the docket. Winter God. Mortals that are competent.
You mortals that are competent?
More competent than. Oh, do you know where those two? I don't know. So we were fighting a herald, and there were these two fucking guys, and I don't know where they went. Yeah, one of them had wings. I think wing singular. Now I think we're down to singular wing. I think he lost one. They lost one. I don't really. Do you know of two mortals that are like kind of powerful?
Two mortals that are kind of powerful.
Yeah.
You're talking about the. What the fuck is their name? They're twins, right?
Probably. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, no, they're kicking around somewhere.
Do you know maybe we could pick them up or something?
We're gonna go find them. Yeah, let's
go pick them up. Yeah,
and
okay.
she grabs like 2 more bottles and just starts to stumble into the woods.
Yeah, come on, fuck it, babe. Let's go. Come on.
All right, woohoo! As you two stumble off into the woods, we're gonna cut over to Chrona and Ulasil meeting Kregareka.
That Chrona.
Rona? I'm back?
My
Unme,
spouse
sorry,
is
Unme.
dead temporarily.
It's because you haven't changed your name in the chat. That's why I looked at it.
Sorry.
So we make our way to a mountain range, to a log cabin, where it's pretty snowy outside. The cabin looks like it's kind of fallen into disrepair. And Ulasil turns to you and May and goes, well, this is the place, I think.
Wait, I don't like it. There's nothing for me to eat.
Are you always hungry?
Honestly, ever since Kieran died, yeah. I feel like a little empty inside all the time.
I don't have the certifications to unpack that. But
that's because you just got like a girlfriend, so like you wouldn't get it.
I'm literally death.
Yeah, your girlfriend didn't die.
I'm not going to discuss the semantics of comparing trauma, but we're going to go talk to Craig, okay?
Oh, I haven't seen him in forever since he told me to go away.
Yeah. And Ulasil like walks up and raps on the door, and the door just kind of swings open. And the two of you go inside, and the entire place is like iced over. The entire place is iced over with icicles like basically hanging from the ceiling. Every surface is covered in snow, and we see a man in a suit. He's tall, silver hair, almost paper white skin, facing a fireplace that is not burning. Do you want to do the talking?
Yeah. I can talk. Okay. I'm really good at talking. Everyone talks to me all the time.
I can hear you in the door.
Long time no talk.
Why are you here?
Well, it seems I'm not the only one creating bad luck, so apparently a bunch of gods are trying to end it.
Yes.
They think you're capable. I don't know, you're kind of old, so like the bad luck might get to you first.
What do you want?
Your help.
With what?
Stopping. I actually didn't get that many details. I just like these friends. One of them gave me happiness.
It's lovely. And why should I help?
Because the world is gonna end.
My world ended a long time ago.
You know, it's really funny. It's like, if you felt that pain, I'm surprised you want other people to feel that pain too.
What do you mean?
If you understand how much it sucks, why aren't you helping people avoid it? Because you want to wallow in self-pity? You can only do that for so long.
So you notice, Unme, your feet are slowly getting more and more stuck to the ground.
Unme accepts it. Her life is like this.
And what is your plan?
So apparently there's like heralds who are gonna ruin the world, but then
Yes.
instead we're gonna stop them and then start the world again. You know I just follow along the luck lines in this world.
Yes, I know. All right.
If it
Fine. She'd want me to do something. So,
if it's any consultation, I'm sorry that I wasn't there when it happened because I could have eaten that luck.
there was no stopping her. She was always the stronger one.
But now you get to be the strong one for her.
You're right.
You get to live on for her.
Well, shall we get to ending the world?
I can't wait. And she's gonna skip out first.
And these two broody men share looks as Craig stands up and follows Ulasil. And also, Craig is easily like 7 feet tall. He's incredibly tall as he follows Ulasil out. And then finally, we cut to the in-between. Fringe. You find yourself back in the in-between. And you find yourself in what looks like a pedestal, like it's a stone pedestal, large stone platform over boiling lava. And you find this blonde elven man who looks ragged as all hell. He is bound, basically like his arms above his head, chained to the ceiling, his legs chained. There's a manacle over his mouth. And there are chains basically like holding him to this platform as his head's just down.
I think Fringe just waits. Have they been here before?
I don't think so. I don't think you would have had any reason to come here. You
I'm
know
probably aware of it,
you
but
would be
never
aware
went.
because you know there
Yeah.
are plenty of bad beings trapped in the in-between. But whether you would have visited the individual ones, I don't know.
Probably not. They sort of step through and return to their usual float. Carefully place their hands behind their back and just wait and watch.
The head kind of turns up and looks at you, and you see one eye is got a cut down it. It's his right eye actually has a cut down it, and the eye is white underneath. And the other eye is almost like looking like his eye is almost made of like stained glass, what it looks like. This kind of like mosaic color flashing across his eye. His blonde, ragged hair kind of hanging in front of his face. He's got like a mixture of like gray and blonde beard that's grown quite long. But he's got a manacle over his mouth. So he's just looking at you.
Valyrian,
And it just the person nods.
we are in need of your services.
And just kind of like turns his head to the chains.
You want your freedom. Come now, I know that you want it more than that.
He just kind of gives you like the, like kind of like a sarcastic, like wide-eyed look with one eye. But he really is truly like is bound. He cannot like communicate or move.
Is there any way I can remove the muzzle?
Yeah. You could easily basically like unlock it from behind his head.
So I'll just sort of drift around and clip it off.
Thank you so much. That has been incredibly exhausting to have on for I don't even know how long I've been in here.
I'm not here to make idle conversation.
Oh, of course not. What do you need?
We need Novum to die.
I was trying to do that, and I got stopped. What's different now?
You'll get your chance.
All right. What's the catch?
You're on probation.
All right.
You try anything, I will make sure that you stay here and it hurts more than it has ever hurt. Do you understand?
Well, I appreciate the sentiment of the threat. We both know that you're a fading battery, and I just as easily could drain you dry. But that wouldn't serve either of us, would it?
Are you going to assist me or not?
I suppose so. Why are we
suppose.
ending the world? I do want to know, though.
3 others like myself were tasked with wiping Novum from the tapestry.
Oh. Then why do you need my help?
I'm trying to prevent that.
So you're ending the world to save the world?
We're starting anew.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. All right. Well, if it means I get out of this accursed place, I'm in.
I'm keeping you on a tight leash.
Cute. Well, shall we go?
I think they'll sort of move around to the front, and as per they do, they are going to tear a hole open through the chains and shatter each one.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. Oh. It has been. How long have I been in here?
How long have they been in there?
So Valyrian was defeated, I think it would have been probably a couple, at least 500 years prior. I think. If I get the timeline right.
So what, half millennia?
Yeah, give or take.
They will relay that.
Well, you know, kids, what are you gonna do? Shall we go? As he like dusts himself off, and you see him kind of like run his hands, and this new kind of like elegant outfit appears on him. All right. Oh, I need my sword. Have you seen it?
Have I?
He is referring to the broken blade of Zariel that he used to wield.
I'm sure you can make do without it.
Oh yes, that bitch probably took it back. All right. Well, let's go.
They will gesture for them to walk in front of Fringe.
No trust. No trust. You just did me a big favor. You could just leave me here, but fine.
Trust me, the threat still stands.
Oh, so scary.
And they will kind of move them through the portal, sort of wait for just a moment before stepping through themselves.
And he goes through, and we're going to cut back before we get the group back together. We're going to cut back to Lily and Tiamat.
Girls' night.
As girls' night, as the two of you stumbling, found yourself at one of the only remaining bars after Veritas destroyed Hearth. As you see, the two brothers that you saw before are sitting at the bar. Looks like they're drinking quite heavily.
Everyone here. That's fair. Hi. You too. Hi.
Oh, you're the lady who made the god go.
That was me. I do that. Yes, I just kind of a habit. Do you want to make more? Do that? Maybe?
I mean, yeah, we're down.
Great. Additionally, what if I told you, so before we all disappeared, sorry, I'm super hazy on everything. I was actively bleeding out at the time. I'm pretty sure a friend of mine said that the world was ending, and I want to reiterate that to you, I think. The world is so it's super ending right now.
Yeah.
Do you want to maybe make that not happen?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're down.
Love that.
We're
Wow.
down.
Okay, so to make that not happen, we're gonna have to kill it anyway. So sorry. But it's gonna start over though. So it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be good. It's not gonna go by forever.
And the one in the dark coat leans forward and goes, "Do we get to fight shit?
Oh, absolutely.
Are they really strong?
Yeah.
Then we're in.
Great. Love that. Wow, that was so easy. Sorry, I'm just novel talking to people. It's wow. Okay, that worked. I didn't think it would. I thought I would have to try.
We like to fight. So
Look, that's great. Yep. Cool. It's great talk.
are we leaving now? Should we get our shit?
Is this bar like still operational, or can we just kind of steal the alcohol? I have
And you see the
feelings-
bartender look at you like,
I don't know how currency works.
if you want booze, you're gonna have to pay for it.
What currency do you use here? I have
Lily would know about gold. Lily would know about gold.
She's fucking with them fully.
Oh. Gold? We take gold.
I have some string. I have the finger.
You see
of someone I
the one
killed.
in the armor turns around and like puts a bag of gold on. We might not be coming back anyway, so just give us the lot. And
Oh
then
my goodness,
as
that's so incredibly sweet of you. Oh my goodness, thank you.
this isn't for you.
Oh,
as they get up and like stuff the bottles in their bag. And they go, all right, we leaving?
Sharing is caring.
And they like look at each other, take one bottle out, hand it. Out of the six.
I'm honored. We're going.
Let's go. It's like these two boys follow you. I'm Arkin, by the way, the armored one says, and that's Thexan in the dark coat.
Pleasure. Lilliale, goddess of vengeance. Pleasure to meet you.
It's just like give each other these looks.
Cheers,
Uh,
boys.
as the group is all met now, the tower somehow magically expands just a little bit space-wise to make room for Tag, Tony the Tiger, a robot bear, a T-Rex, the god of winter, Craig. The who else did we get? We got Thexan and Arkin and Tiamat, the Man of Iron, and then Valyrian coming through with Fringe last. And you are all met now in the tower. And Valyrian looks around at all of you and goes, this is a motley crew that you have assembled here. What was your name again? As he turns to Fringe.
Fringe is just like full on, absolutely deadpan. Just looks at them. Fringe.
Fringe. Ooh. Angsty. As you all see this blonde man kind of stroll throughout the space, starts picking things up, looking at them. Goes,
Excuse me, everybody who is here, listen to me, please. Do not touch anything. Okay? Don't break anything. Don't move anything. Be very respectful of this space, or we will have some problems. Okay?
all of you are so angry. God. All right.
God
Annie
is
just,
right. Yes. Astute observation, my friend. Thank you.
What is with the hostility? You came to
think
us to ask for
hostile.
help.
I
They're
think
really
everyone. Oh, I think everyone needs a cup of tea, so I'm going to go and. Everyone want a cup of tea? Yes? Yes?
Yes, please.
Does
Can I
anyone
have
want
something
anything
stronger?
than a tea?
I have apple!
We brought booze. As Arkin and Thexan bring
I'll
out.
just bring tons of
Oh.
teacups and you can choose what you want to do with it.
Question.
Yeah.
While everybody's getting situated, can Amaris look for the spark and Chrona's
The drugs?
drugs?
Yeah, you can look for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alex face.
You can look for it. As you're like, is anyone watching Valyrian?
Yes.
Me.
So
Everybody being
he
like,
continues to walk around the space. Yeah, also. Yeah.
Can Unme come up to him?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
You're like the only smiley one. Everyone here's so suspicious.
I know. It's fine. It's fine. Everyone, they've got their own dealios, you know. Hourglass is
Ooh.
running out of sand. It typically causes a lot of stress.
Well, I've kind of been offering, but like, do you want some of my power?
Oh, no, I have plenty of my own.
Okay.
I appreciate the offer. I do.
I'm not very good at like fighting. I just thought it'd be fun.
Oh, it's I appreciate it, but I'm sure you will serve your purpose.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find a stronger mortal.
Challenging my
I'm just
ego
gonna skip away.
makes no difference. Anybody who knows anything about Valyrian knows he's about as dangerous as he's been kind of portraying. Would know that he like is as strong as he is. There's a reason he was locked away. Okay. So who's keeping their eyes on him? Lily and Fringe.
If Lily's keeping an eye,
Lily's
Fringe
got
is
it.
going to leave.
Leave,
Where are
leave.
you going?
Outside.
Like back to the material plane?
Into the void. Outside the
void.
tower.
Got
They're
it.
just going to stay out of the tower for a little bit of time.
Okay. Eva's making tea. Unme is going.
And finding Chrona's alcohol and be like,
Yep.
well, Tag's going to be happy. I found some tequila. And she's just like putting a tray out of people that can just whatever they want.
Ulasil
as-
helps you with all of this.
She smiles at him and says, thank you. And Yeah, it's just like getting everything ready. There are some times while she's doing it, she does like catch her hands, being like, "Oh God, I look different," as she's just not used to anything that is happening right now.
Okay. So you begin to do that. Lily would notice Valyrian following Amaris.
She's gonna manifest the greatsword, sling it over her shoulder, and just follow him like he's a museum exhibit.
Yep. And Amaris, you go into the office and you feel a presence immediately behind you.
What do you want?
Oh no, I'm just exploring. This was very clearly the space of a fellow man of science. So I'm just taking in the works, appreciating it. Really, I'm not going to steal anything or take anything. I'm just taking it all in. They were incredibly intelligent.
You should leave this room, please.
Any particular reason why?
Because I want you to leave this room. I would like to be alone in here.
You're looking for something. What are you looking for?
Nothing that is of concern to you. It's personal.
I sense some of my old work in here, though.
Point it out and then you can leave.
Valyrian walks over to where Chrona kept the spark.
So on the shelf of many books, there's one book that is weighted heavier than others. There's a few of them, actually. And they're carved out books with spark hidden in them.
This was honestly some of my best work. I really thought it would get the job done, but, you know, when you make a concoction with dragon parts and bits of the weave, I think things can get complicated. But some of my best work, as he gestures to the spark and opens these books. Do be careful. Too much can cause you to go.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, have you ingested some already?
No, the door is right there, though.
Why is everyone here so rude?
Apologies that we're not being the best terms of hospitality.
Oh no, you're terrible. you ask for help and then I get threatened 3 times upon entering, leaving my prison and then upon entering this space.
Things have been difficult.
I understand.
I don't think you do.
I lost someone as well once.
You don't know anything about me.
That look in your eyes tells me everything I need to know. Because I saw it in my own reflection once.
The door is right there. Please use it.
Well, if you end up wanting your heart back, just let me know and I can help. And he puts the book back on the shelf, closing the spark in it, and turns on a heel to walk out of the room. And then he sees the woman with the sword and goes, "Relax. Why are you all so tense? You're holding a sword. You are not
I
holding
like
a sword.
my sword. I
That's a
like
bunch
the
of
sword.
bullshit. We
It's a
both
good
know.
sword.
We
Do you want to
both
hold
know.
it?
No,
You don't want to hold it?
no, I don't need to hold.
Not even
sword.
little?
No,
Sad.
I would just
Okay.
like to know what the plan is.
Hello,
This just seems like a dinner party.
Thank you so much, seeing what happening, for joining us here in this tower. Please, as you've probably heard from Amaris and others here, that please do not touch anything in this tower and leave things be, as it has a lot of sentimental value and we do not want anything broken. Now I hope you have your cups of tea or beverage that suits you the best. And we'd like to again thank you for joining us on this very unpredictable journey that we will be on. My name's Eva, now God of Life. That sounds weird to say.
You can bring back love. As
We are
the
going-
Iron Man who's like sitting, like he's like squatting in like a ball. Goes, you can bring back love, yes?
We are going to try, as we are going to bring back not just your loved one, but others, if we have the chance to. we will do our best.
Nice lady said you can bring back love.
And nice lady is very trustworthy. Now, are there any pressing questions that you might have that you'd like to ask before
Peg
we
steps
delve?
up and goes, "How are we blowing this motherfucker up?"
Well, she's trying to look for Fringe, which she cannot find.
Fringe is not there.
They're in the void.
Fringe is in the void.
And she's like looking at the others, and she's thinking, God, if Chrona were here, he's the smart one. We are trying to conduct exactly that and trying to plan things out, as we lost one of our more cleverer people a couple of hours ago. Yeah, Unme?
I have a question. Are there like rules we can't break? Or boundaries?
What do you mean by rules and boundaries? Within the fighting or within ourselves here in this space as a team?
Yes. Because like also I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable.
A shudder runs through Emma's spine.
But I know like sometimes I've made people really uncomfortable.
There is no rules right now when it comes to the ones we are fighting against to put kind of the end of the world. We're kind of ending the world before they are, so we can rebuild and recreate Novum instead of them ending the world and then nothing will exist anymore. So I guess thinking outside of the box is the best way to try to figure out what to do. So to be honest, it's a great question. However, when it comes to boundaries of others, just try to be as respectful as possible, as you don't know how or what to cross. Healthy communication is always a very good thing. Amaris?
Does Amaris get the spark?
Yeah, if you want to grab it. I mean, Valyrian
Slay.
like basically like showed you exactly where it was.
Yeah, Amaris is gonna grab it, and I think at that moment she finally comes back. And also, like I said earlier, please do not disrupt any spaces. I understand accidents can happen, but I would like to keep this place similar. If a room is locked, please don't try to get into it. Just
That's one of the boundaries and respectful things that Unme was talking about. There we go.
I would appreciate if you didn't change or break anything.
Yeah.
You see Tag is like centimeters away from the wall with a paintbrush. Takes it back.
If you paint on any surface without permission, we will have some issues.
He turns to Valyrian and goes, "I understand what you meant. Hostile."
Right. The words hostile, angry, not being cooperative is not going to help. Suspicious. I do apologize. Is not going to be helpful. Those are not helpful words, and they're going to be helpful. Yeah, Lily.
Speaking of things like that, not helpful. Are any of you particularly very angry or vengeful people?
Do they all kind of like look at each other?
Amaris crosses her arms.
Okay, not you, I know. No one else? We're good? Please, I really recommend you say so, because I will be able to tell even if you don't say anything.
I think it's quite a good group.
Great, that's really good. If you do get those feelings, don't come near me. It will get worse. Great. That's it.
But however, do make yourself feel at home as much as you can. As much as you can within the boundaries that are set. And we do really appreciate your help.
So you've gathered all of us here to help you stop these folks. Have you thought about how?
Kind of why we have you guys.
Right. Yes, Unme.
Sometimes I've seen them a few times.
The Herald.
Usually when they're killing people, I get sucked right there.
Do tell us more.
So maybe because Fringe can find me. Fringe can usually find me. So like, what if we wait until a couple more people get like just a little dead, and then I'll get sucked there, and then if we're all prepped and ready to fight, it could be like an ambush.
That's a lovely idea, but we still need to destroy the world. Is that correct?
Yes.
Right. So if we need to do it before they do it, right? Shouldn't we not want them anywhere near where we're going to be working?
But like, what if we take their weapons and their powers?
Or take them prisoner?
I'm going to say this as politely as I possibly can to all the divines in the room. You are all on your last legs. They are still connected to the divine. So as much as I appreciate we could kidnap them, they could probably kill all of you.
No,
in one fell swoop.
I have a way to sever that connection.
Great. Lovely. That's good. Anyone else have any useful skills?
Oh, I killed one.
Lovely. Good. All right.
Yes, we discovered that in order to kill them, severing that thread, cutting it from their divinity allows them to be killed.
Yes. And as for useful skills, they're not present at the moment, but Fringe is exceptionally intelligent, strategic, and has an array of exceedingly helpful skills.
And where is this exceedingly helpful person?
Right now, probably just taking a moment for themselves.
Lovely. End of the world is happening and we need breaks. Okay.
Wait, who's talking?
This is Valyrian.
End of the world is happening and we need to respect each other's boundaries still, Valyrian. I do not mean to sound hostile, but that is incredibly rude still. Kindness goes a long way, and I'd like you to have some in you right now. Choose it, please.
I understand. I really, as much as I'd love to respect your feelings, everyone's going to die. So, and these people are moving already? Yes. They're on their way to destroy the planet?
Fringe just pops back into the room.
Thank God.
There you are. There you are. Fringe, we were just discussing this plan that you all are formulating here. Do you have suggestions?
For ending Novum?
Yes, and then starting it again and stopping these other people.
Use playbook move, please.
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
Which move?
Ashes to Ashes. I'd like to try and get an idea of what would be the most effective method to end Novum.
Okay, so go ahead and roll.
What we have. Ooh. It's double sixes.
The 12.
It's a 12. On an 11 plus, the dark of your despair threatens to consume you. Choose one from the above, and the keeper will describe how an how an aspect of your of the last tragedy that happened to you will be repeated in spite of or because of your actions.
Okay, so what thing are you choosing from the list?
Recall knowledge. Ask the keeper any question, they will answer honestly.
Okay. So, what is your question?
What is the most effective method to end Novum?
The most effective way to end Novum is to allow Valyrian essentially free range, because he could destroy it fairly easily. But you're gonna have to stall the Justicar and the two remaining heralds. And then between a combination of Eva and Ulasil, and probably the help of the rest of you, remaking the world.
Okay.
And the rest of the
Alright.
gang will probably have to help you hold the line, while Valyrian and whoever else wishes to go with him does their work.
I think the concept of the Justicar now, in this moment where Fringe is quite vulnerable, they get halfway through a sentence and then just stop talking.
I'm gonna message you what that other bit of this role was.
Sure.
I will send that message right now. But so Fringe says that all of that to you all.
Like, type.
When they stop mid-sentence, without trying to miss a beat. So it seems that we'll have to, split then, right? Determine who would be best where.
Team destruction or team
Hold the line.
The line.
Oh,
Distraction or destruction, take your pick.
I don't mind being hold the line, as I'm better at support and healing than destruction, especially now.
I can sever their divinity thread, so I think that means I have to be on distraction to weaken them.
Unme, are you good at making other people or deities or whatever have bad luck?
I haven't tried giving my bad luck in a really long time. Usually I eat it. But that's because no one wants to take my magic.
Can you force it on the enemy?
I don't know if I can force it, but I could like just shove it down really, 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 really deep and then change my own body. And then I might be good at fighting.
Right. Lily, were you going to say something?
Point me at who to kill. That's what I'm good for.
I said that affectionately, you're excellent at it.
I know.
Affectionately.
Fringe is staring at Lily.
If you want it, more focused or en masse, I specialize in both.
We'll get to that part when we get there.
I can go either way.
She just Eva looks at Ulasil because she feels like she's taking a space where she's not used to, and she's starting to feel a bit like
he puts a hand kind of like in your mid back.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, "You're doing great."
Thanks.
Of course. And as you were all discussing your positions and what you're going to do, Fringe, you feel the door open as the key has been turned. And you all would feel this great sense of unease wash over you, even more than was already there. And the camera pulls back in away from the tower and turns to face Novum as what looks like a planet-sized pair of golden wings unfold in the sky, as this brilliant ball of light seems to dwarf even the light of Novum's two suns as the Justicar enters the material plane. And that's where we're going to stop for tonight. Thank you all so much for joining us for episode 9 of Rapture. I have been your game master, Alec the Bard. I'm going to throw it off to my friends. Say goodbye. Sid.
Hi, hello. I'm Sin. I've been playing Unme. You can find me on all my socials as sensationally.me. Total 180 from my sad boy. Hulda.
Hi, I'm Hulda. I'm a Hobbit's Tale, where we find me on the interwebs, and I play Eva, the god of life. And we're here to vibe, and I'm sending it to Kayla.
That's me. Last time I checked, I'm Kayla, and I'm playing Amaris. Woot woot. You can find me on social media at Court of Kayla. Brooke, please take it away.
Hi, I'm Brooke. I play Lily. You can find me at Brooke Smart on most platforms. I have no brain left. My head's empty, and I'm glad I got girls' night with Lady Tiamat. Is Toby gone? Toby's gone.
Hi, I'm Toby. I play Fringe. You can find me at toby.exe on all my socials. And I found out some information that's going to absolutely fucking ruin this party. And I can't wait to tell people. So that's going to be fun. And see you guys next time.
Goodbye.